What settings NiKo uses in CS2? In the display settings, NiKo uses a display mode of full screen. His aspect ratio is set to 4:3. His resolution is set to 1280x960. His refresh rate is set to its max possible point, and his brightness is set to 93. Moving over to the advanced video tab, NiKo uses boost player contrast enabled. His VSync is disabled. His NVIDIA G-Sync is automatically disabled. His NVIDIA reflex low latency is enabled plus boost. His max FPS in game is set to 999, its max point. His max FPS in menus is unknown. His multi-sampling anti-aliasing mode is set to 8x MSAA. His global shadow quality is set to high. His dynamic shadows is set to all. Model texture detail set to low. Texture filtering mode is on anisotropic 2x. Shader detail set to low. Particle detail set to low, ambient occlusion set to disabled, high dynamic range is set to quality, and finally the fidelity FX super resolution is set to disabled, highest quality. Moving on to NiKo's mouse settings, on his mouse his DPI is set to 1600, his sensitivity in game is 0.35, his zoom sensitivity is set to 1, his eDPI is set to 560, and his window sensitivity is set to 6. Moving on to NiKo's crosshair settings, this is what his crosshair looks like. You can copy this or you can instead import it way quicker. Link is going to be in the description where you can find it. You can just simply paste it in, import, and now let's check it out in game. This is what NiKo's crosshair looks like in game. It's definitely a really nice color because it doesn't blend in with any positions of the map. For example, in the Ancient, it's one of the greenest maps that you can find, and in nowhere you can really see the crosshair blending in with the map. So this is going to be one of the most ideal crosshair colors that you can use for your crosshair. And the crosshair of NiKo's is very nice because it's just simply a very aggressive crosshair, and the dot in the middle is left so you can easily aim towards the opponent's head. So it's definitely one of the better crosshairs that you can play really aggressive with. When it comes to his view model, you can just simply paste it in the console. Link is also going to be in the description, same as the crosshair on where you can find it. And when you paste it in, I've already pasted it in mine, so it looks just simply like a regular view model. However, the only difference is that it's shifted slightly to the right and offset it towards the downside a bit more, so it can easier spot the opponents, for example, if they're on the middle bottom part of your screen. And with this weapon, it doesn't really block off a huge chunk of your game. So with this view model, you can definitely use it. A lot of pros love to use it, and NiKo is one of them as well. Now moving on to NiKo's HUD settings, his HUD scale is set to 1.1, so it is a bit larger than the regular HUDs, and his HUD color is set to aqua. In game, the HUD looks something like this. It's just a slightly aqua blue color, and it's just a preference for NiKo. And finally, heading into the radar settings, NiKo uses radar centers. The player is set to yes, radar is rotating set to yes, and toggle square shape with scoreboard is set to yes. And finally, his radar HUD size is set to 1, and his radar map zoom is set to 0.35. If you want to copy these settings, you can visit the CS2 Pulse Pro Player settings page.